guys! So yesterday I was watching Dancing with the Stars and I just was thinking I have so much to say that I got the idea to do a video like this, and I was really excited to do it. This is my first time ever doing something like this, so I thought, why not? I mean, here people can look it up, and people that care watch it. Usually I talk about my thoughts on the show on my blog, but I feel like on there people that don't read it or it's not as interesting, so I thought this would be a better idea, so I'm trying this out and we'll see what happens. Um, I am biased. I try to watch the dancing unbiased, but you know, sometimes there are couples that, well, I try to, if I like a couple and they dance good, I try to give them that recognition, but I am biased for my couple. So, yeah. And last night was pretty controversial based on my couple. My couple is Sean and Derek, if you didn't know that. So last night was, of course, week 8, and I'm going to go right into talking about the dancing. So, first up were, of course, my couple, Sean and Derek, and they danced Phoebe's Waltz, which is my favorite ballroom dance, and it was a beautiful song. I thought it was an absolutely beautiful dance, and it was amazing. But, of course, Len had something bad to say about it, and I don't know, I feel like this season especially, like, I don't really remember in the beginning of the season how he was towards them, but right now I feel like he has something against them. And I will talk more so on that later on in this video because of their second dance. I feel like he has something against them. And I don't know where his expectations are set, but I feel like they are not existent. They're too high, and I mean, come on. And I think he's not judging fairly because based on other couples, he's giving them high scores where they don't deserve it. So that's really been annoying me the last couple weeks. But more on last night. They, of course, it was Sean and Derek, and then they had Mark as their trio, and they did samba. And this is a very controversial dance. I feel like the audience loved it. I loved it. It was definitely not something that's been on this show before, and it was just amazing. I mean, like, just the technique was outstanding. I could not tell that Sean was not a professional. She kept up with them amazingly, and they did so good. And then, of course, there was Len in his comments, and he just annoyed me so badly because, first of all, one of his comments was uncalled for. I'm not going to repeat it because I don't believe it. And then, of course, he just said he didn't like it because it wasn't enough samba. And for me, after watching so many sambas, I've basically seen it all through the last few seasons, that, and like, we've seen so many traditional sambas that it's time for something new, and I felt that the risk they took was much needed, and I thought it was a good thing that they took that risk. But of course, Len hated it, and he had a lot to say about how it wasn't traditional, and it was just wrong. I do not in any way agree with him And I feel like even if this wasn't my couple, I would have still been mad at him because I feel like those comments were just. If it was basically if it was any other couple, I would still agree that it was an amazing dance and it did not deserve in any way a 7, which just was absolutely insane. There's no way. I mean, 8, 9, not 7, no way. So, and I feel like everybody else, like the audience, loved the dance, so I thought that was really unfair, and I really hope that people voted because it was crazy. I mean, I know I voted, and I've been talking to a lot of people that agree with me online, and I'm really hoping people voted because there's a double elimination tonight, and if something like people actually listen to what Len had to say, then I would not watch anymore. I felt that Carrie Ann was the only one that really fairly scored and fairly watched the dance because the technique was perfect no matter what. And it did have samba in it. It wasn't completely textbook samba, but it was a fun samba variation. It was new. It was amazing. I mean, I'm not even going to go there. I'm just really annoyed with Len after that. And then I felt that he went on to score other couples really highly that did not deserve it, so I have no idea what he was thinking at all last night. I really don't. And then, of course, there's a double elimination tonight, which is so scary. I feel like they are always cursed because I always feel like the wrong couples go home. Sometimes. Not always, but I just feel like, I don't know. And ever since Sabrina's elimination, I guess you just never know what to expect on this show. So, I'm really nervous for tonight. I'm thinking it's going to be Chrissy and Max for sure. Like, they should go home. I'm sorry. But they've been here too long for. She's not the best. And she did get pretty far because of just the way she entertains. But, I mean, you can only get so far when it's an all-star season. And then I really feel that the next couple should be Emma and Cheryl. Um, he's not the best, and otherwise, I feel like I'm really nervous because I really don't know who is going to go home. I mean, it really can be anybody, so it's scary. I would not be unhappy with Jill going home. I just I don't like him for many reasons, but I don't know how people voted. I hope people voted the right way and not the wrong way, because I know sometimes people don't know how to vote. But yeah, as a dancer, I judge the dancing, not. I mean, entertainment does have a value, but this show is about dancing, and people should be voting on dancing ability, not entertainment. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing videos like this, but I might. I mean, there's not much time left in this season, but I think I will do a video on the elimination tonight, and I will talk a bit about that sometime this week. And I don't know, I might continue doing videos like this. It might be fun. So if you have any questions, any comments, you could just comment them down below. Okay, this webcam is this webcam is weird. But you can comment them down below. Right there. And I don't know if you have any suggestions, anything, just comment it, and any questions, I'll get back to you. And just one last thing that I wanted to say is that I hate my webcam. So I apologize in advance for the quality and the sound of this video. Um, but yeah, that's not my fault. So sorry. And also, if you want to include your guesses for who's going home tonight, you can also comment them. So yeah, those are my thoughts on week 8 in Dancing with the Stars. And watch tonight for Double Elimination. And bye!